Hi everyone, I'm Brianna and welcome to Roll Initiative. Today we're going to be talking a bit about working with your Dungeon Master and how it can make D&D better in almost every way. So, let's get started. Now, it seems like quite a common thing for people to think that the DM is on the other side, that they're against the DM, and that's probably because the DM plays all the bad guys. But the DM is on your side. Their job is to make the story interesting. So you sometimes get players trying to trick the DM, talk behind the DM's back, and come up with plans and plots to try and outsmart them. But you need to collaborate with your DM. That's the only way the story can move forward. And now that I've put that out there, let's have a look at some different examples for ways you can collaborate with your DM and talk about how it helps. So let's start with character creation. If you just make your character by yourself without talking to the DM, then you might not really know what the style of campaign is, and you might make a character that doesn't really fit. You could end up with a medieval knight in a heist campaign. And if you talk to your DM about changes that you want to make with your character, even going as far as their stats, then a lot of DMs will let you alter some things and even help so that your character feels more unique and more like your own, or is better at some of the stuff that you want to be better at, maybe in exchange for not being so good at other things, or some sort of unique character flaw. Sometimes it can work really well to let your DM help make your backstory so that they can help to weave it in with the campaign's plot. And not all DMs are big on this, but for the ones that are, you'll be giving them a ton of things that they can work with, and they can offer you ways that you could be involved. Like, if you want your character to have come from a Thieves Guild, then the DM might already have a Thieves Guild for the game, and you could have been a part of that one. That way, the Thieves Guild is likely to come in as the DM did come up with it, so it's likely to be involved in the story, and that will give your character something that's pretty much guaranteed to be in the story that they're related to. They're in on it. Whereas if you had have just come up with the name of a thieves guild and said you were from there, then it would very unlikely be actually mentioned in story. But since the DM actually have plans for this one, then it's very likely that it'll come in. But so far, all of this has been the DM being involved with helping one person. So, at the beginning of this video, I said that it would improve D&D in almost every way. So, when does that start? Well, if the DM helps all of these players be connected to the game, then it's gonna be more enjoyable for everyone, and everyone's characters are gonna have much more to them. But there is more. And this time it's going to be more the players helping the DM, because it's the DM's job to come up with the story and to lead the players along. But it's the player's job to follow the story. And a lot of people don't seem to realize this, but a lot of players just wander off and go do what they want, ignoring an obvious plot hook that the DM is trying to give them. And that is really not helpful because the DM's worked out this amazing story, and if you can't even go in the direction to whatever end the DM has for this campaign, if you just want to go off and open a shop, then even if you're still playing the game, you're no longer playing it with the DM. And as a DM myself, I can confirm that we do play the game. It's just different than for players. We find a lot of joy in our story, in our campaign. So it is a wonderful feeling when the players notice that you're giving them a plot hook and go along with it. I have an amazing group of players at the moment who are great for this. And hey, if any of you guys are watching, then hi, and thanks for being awesome. But it's a pretty bad feeling when you're very obviously giving your players a plot hook and they're completely ignoring it. They're not interested. Because while it's the DM's job to run the story, it's the player's job to follow that story. Because they came here to have an adventure, play a game, and have some fun. And it's not going to be fun for everyone if you don't actually follow the story and play the game. But here we are, we made it to the end of the video. I really hope you liked it, and I wanted to say thanks for watching all of this way. And if you enjoyed it, then I'd be really grateful if you'd consider giving it a like, or maybe even subscribing to my channel. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.